You guys are getting paid?
Yeah, exactly. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Cars and Cameras podcast, At the Wheel with Cars and Cameras. We thought we would try something different. We have a Colt mini bike from, the 1970s?
60s, I think.
If you're
Really?
you need to be real.
I think this is the 60s, actually.
A 1960s Colt mini bike that actually was featured on the channel a few years ago. We picked it up in Texas at the Pate Swap Meet. And it's really unique because it has a 2-speed factory transmission. It's been sitting for years now, and we thought we would podcast while just casually working on the bike and trying to get it running and explaining like the cool features of it.
Yeah, and this thing's been sitting for quite some time, and it is an oily mess. I am actually surprised that you actually let this thing up here, especially on your beautiful coffee table.
That was an Amazon special, sir. But thank you. It's a big experiment, right?
Yes, and the fuel tank is empty, like 100% empty.
That's a good thing.
And it looks fantastic on the inside.
Yeah, that's the only thing I didn't bring up here was fuel.
Well,
But starting fluid ought to work for a little bit.
yeah. So the idea is we're going to try to get this thing running during the podcast,
Basically.
right here on the coffee table.
I didn't even make any notes, guys.
All right, so
Oh yeah.
Oh, Charles
So-
made notes.
no, but where would you like? Do you want to pull the spark plug and see if we have spark first?
Well,
Because if we have to pull the flywheel on this bad boy,
Oh, that's
that
going to
would
be some live action
that
for
would be
the pod.
terrible. So yeah, guys, I would like to talk about. I don't know what you think about it. Recent events.
Oh, recent events.
Yes. While I'm working on this bike.
All right, so basically this episode of the podcast is going to be Ike working on a bike and me and Charles talking about recent events.
yeah,
I'd like to join in too now.
I crashed a bike Monday.
Pretty bad.
Yes. Charles is like, he just was in the hospital today. Well, urgent care.
Yeah,
Because
got good news. Didn't break any ribs.
didn't break
but-
any ribs, but you bruised
Yeah,
a rib. Is it
And
1 or 2 ribs?
I don't
or
know.
3?
It didn't matter. Just basically, I have to treat it as if I broke
Right.
ribs.
And
it-
so you're having trouble breathing. You're having trouble picking stuff up.
yeah, I mean, I'm okay. It's just a full deep breath was like the hardest thing for a couple days.
You know what?
And they gave me that.
Yeah, where's that?
Lung-
Where's
the-
that thing? You probably need to take a hit, man.
No,
Probably-
it's
yeah.
It's
I'm gonna go get it right
it's
now.
my what is it? My lung capacity meter.
That's what
Because
it's called.
being that my chest is hurting to take a deep breath, they told me that it makes me very prone to pneumonia. Because if you don't like stretch out all your lung space, so this thing is supposed to fill up both lungs completely. So,
I don't mean to laugh. I just had forgotten what it was actually called and remembered what we had called it around the shop.
Yeah, we better not say. Oh man.
Here you go, buddy.
Okay.
You need to hit that thing
No,
because it's for your health. There you go. That's right. Keep it right there in the middle.
Sounds
Yeah.
like welding.
Let that thing. Yeah, it sounds just like. Well, they're very good, buddy. Very good. That's good.
Okay.
How do you feel? Are you
That
better?
hurt. It hurt, but
Well, I mean, I think that's what you're supposed to do. Here, let me hold on to it for you.
I'm
Feel it, Mr. Krabs?
There's gonna be so many comments about that.
So
Ike,
you're
what are
supposed
you
to
doing,
use
man?
that-
I thought you were working on a bike.
I am working on it, but I'm being entertained at the same time while Charles is over there huffing on a
lung
sort of-
lung capacity meter.
lung capacity meter.
I don't know. I don't really know what to call it, but I just don't want pneumonia.
We're glad you're
Yeah.
okay, dude, and we're
Yeah,
glad
so-
you went to get it checked out.
So you're supposed to hit that thing like 4 times a day or something?
Yeah, I
Or-
don't remember. It was very vague, and I was told how to use it wrong. So it was an interesting day. I'm not gonna name any names or point any fingers, but
Right. All right. Well, I'm going to start with checking for spark on this 60s Colt. We don't even know exactly what it is. It's a Colt mini bike, but we don't know the model.
No, I should Actually, Charles, since you're
I'll
limited,
Yeah.
I'll look it up.
that would be awesome.
So that would be so cool to find out. So I'm going to start by getting a screwdriver and pulling it over and checking for
but what
spark.
about the engine oil, buddy? Does it have
There's probably no engine oil in it.
that thing that looks leaky?
It's funny when I pull up vintage or Colt 2-speed mini bike.
Did you pick it right
All
up?
of our videos show up.
Oh,
Hey,
nice. That's good.
well, it's good except when we're looking for information because we don't know anything about it either.
All right, boys. Well, John, do you
Yeah.
mind like looking, and
Sure.
seeing if we have spark?
Yeah, man. Let's see.
Actually, I can probably see it.
That's all right. I can hold the screwdriver.
Yeah. Hold on to it tight now. Oh,
Yeah, hold on to it tight.
yeah, right up against the gas tank.
Yep.
Here we go. Hey,
You saw it?
yeah,
I didn't.
that was a good strong spark. You want to
Okay.
see it again?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm going to pull on it again. John is looking for the spark. I can tell you the kill switch works on it.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
Here we go.
Oh yeah. It's there.
Sorry,
Now I want you to grab onto the metal part of the screwdriver real tight. Yeah. So this thing has a 4-horse Tecumseh on it, and it is an absolute beaut, let me tell you. So since it's been sitting so long, I'm going to be dropping the bowl of the carburetor and inspecting the inside of it and looking for garbage.
This is going to be an HS40, right? The
There's
Tecumseh
no
4-horse.
way there's going to be a Mustang GT in that bowl.
The what?
You said you were going to look for garbage.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Just kidding.
Man, there goes 50% of our potential audience.
Sorry.
What do you think the split is? Challenger guys, Mustang guys, Camaro guys?
If it's new,
It's
You've-
mostly Challenger
you've bought a race car. You didn't build it.
All right, Charles. If
Just saying. If you have a key that allows you to go to the drag strip, don't talk to me. I'm just kidding. No, we can talk, but just let me ride in it.
Hey Charles, did you know that I'm looking into buying a Mustang and like
A brand. Oh yeah, I know
days.
what you. But what you're doing, we can't talk about it.
no,
but,
we can't
but,
talk about it.
But your plan is actually kind of cool because
yeah.
it's like my least favorite body style of the Mustang. You're gonna bring it back.
Wait, which one is your least favorite body style?
Early 2000s.
It's an early 2000s.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they are just god
don't like
awful.
those?
No,
Dude.
no. They don't look like Mustangs.
The Terminator.
pliers.
I don't have pliers.
I don't have pliers either.
We did not prepare for this. You don't like the Terminators, dude, or the Cobra R?
I mean, I like what's inside of them,
Yeah.
but I mean, if you need 4 cams to make horsepower, what 1 cam does?
Are those
I mean,
quad
come
cam?
on, man.
Are those quad cam?
I don't know. I just remember the meme of Jaws, like, we need a bigger boat, or we need more cams.
We are going to lose so many subscribers on this one.
Like, I'm going to turn you up a
Well,
little,
it's
dude.
the internet. It's the wild, wild west.
It is. Maybe you'll be able to hear the clinking.
So, yeah. So, I've got a 7/16 to drop for the nut on the bottom of the bowl, which is going to drop the bowl. If I'm not mistaken, it's also, isn't it the jet on these Tecumsehs?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, and
Tecumseh.
I guess
Flashlight?
I dislike
I got a
all
flashlight.
car companies equally. The only one that has never given me trouble is
Honda or Toyota?
Honda or Toyota.
That's because you've never had one.
No. I mean, dude, I was a mechanic for 10 years. I remember what came in the door.
Oil's a little low.
It
But,
was
um,
Chevy,
there's
Ford,
something
and
in there.
Dodge.
Wait, where's the Honda there?
No, that's what I'm saying. If I didn't work on it a lot, I considered it a good vehicle.
Oh, well, you're onto something there. You are
That's
right.
that's all that, and I'm not saying that means like that's true or anything. I was just, I mean, I never did a wheel like I did a wheel bearing one time on a Toyota, and it was a rear one.
Anytime
So-
a customer asked us
What car to buy?
what
They
kind
didn't
of car
buy
to
it.
buy, We always said Honda or Toyota.
Yeah, and then they go buy a BMW or like a Saturn or something.
I'm not really fond of Tecumseh engines, mainly because of the carburetors. I've always had troubles with these carburetors, especially off-roading them, because they don't really seem to like to bounce. And I know you're probably going to say carburetors aren't supposed to bounce. Well, when you're off-roading a vehicle and you hit bumps, it bounces. But that's my biggest problem with Tecumsehs.
That's all right.
Did you know it was by Alexander
It's so
Reynolds
clean.
Colt?
Oh, that's the guy
That's
who.
I think that's the guy or
Okay.
the name of the company. Looking at an old article, I'm just having. It's like the old forums. This is like a mini bike forum. I clicked on a
Yeah.
photo and it says access denied.
There you go.
So that's good to know.
I was looking at the old 300ZX forums last night. Did you ever used to look at, like, I already asked Ike, but Charles, do you ever used to, like, look at old car forums to, like, look at builds people were doing on them?
No.
Oh, it was like before YouTube and before, like, Facebook groups and stuff. It was cool. It was like,
I mean, I understand like the meme behind you finally figure out like what's going on with your car because of an old forum,
right.
and every like page not found because it's so
Yeah.
old.
Well,
But-
but like people used to like, you know how we do videos of like, all right, we cleaned it up, we installed new wheels and new engine. People used to do that like on forums, like, like they might have an update every week or month or something.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Did you get that in your mouth? Oh dear,
All right, does not taste pleasant at all.
dingleberry.
Is that the Jet?
Yeah, I was blowing out the jet.
Beautiful.
We don't have any brake clean up here.
Yeah, we do. It's behind you.
Really?
I told you.
Excuse me. I'm going to go spray it out with some brake clean because
There you
it
go.
is dirty.
Cool. Should probably put the lid back on the engine oil mask in for trouble here.
Don't worry. We got towels.
If it's a lost cause, it's a lost cause, Charles.
Well, here's the problem is that I'm finding there was a little Indian mini bike with a 2-speed transmission
I
as well.
actually have a little Indian that we've never done anything with.
Cool.
Cool.
Yep.
What's the story on it?
I bought it. I bought it.
He's a man of many words.
Yeah, I bought it from a friend about a year and a half, 2 years ago. And all it is
Oh. Jeez.
is a frame.
Okay. There's no transmission on it.
Just a frame.
Just a frame.
Okay, so what I did with this jet, I blew it out. I took the needle out, but before I did that, I went ahead and I turned it in, like just under one full turn. So I've screwed, and now that I've blown it out, I've screwed it all the way in, and I'm going to turn it out almost one full turn, and I'm going to reinstall. Does anyone want to talk about our Texas trip?
Yeah. Sure.
I have some really fond memories
Of Texas.
of what we did in Texas.
Are you talking about the 2023 Go Power Sports 180?
I'm talking about the 2023 Go Power Sports 180 race, baby.
That was a lot of fun.
I had an absolute blast, and I met a bunch of cool people. It was so fun, and I believe that we did really well, even though we didn't win.
Yep. We made 4th place in our class. I think there were over 100 teams this year. You can tell it's really a growing event. It's a lot of fun. And there's all kinds of skill groups too. There's beginners all the way up to people that are faster than we are.
I think that if we had this Colt mini bike there, we might have gotten into first place.
I mean, yeah, man, you just hit that drop a gear and disappear, right?
Now, yeah, and so the rules are like small block engines, right? And no transmissions.
Dude, I think you can have a big block. It's
Okay,
just
so
kickstart only.
Pull start only,
No
and no transmissions. What about this thing? This thing has a 2-speed on it.
Ah, darn.
Well, I mean, you got me one time when we were talking about racing or something like that, and you were like, "Well, you've got a CVT on your thing."
That is
CVT. The T means transmission.
Yeah,
and it's
constant variable transmission.
Yeah, but I mean,
that was continuously.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe this thing would be allowed. I could argue it.
Yeah.
I think I would win.
I don't. Yeah. You would win the argument, but you'd lose the race.
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
I mean,
I'm sure this thing's
unless
fast.
everyone else had this, yeah, you'd probably win.
You know what? I've never had this thing wide open.
Wow.
I've only putted it around.
So I bet you've never got her into high gear.
I think I hit high gear once.
Did it? So explain how this
sounds like every Corvette owner
works.
Yeah, let's talk about this 2-speed transmission. So we have a centrifugal clutch on the engine. It has 2 sprockets on the centrifugal clutch. From those 2 sprockets, you have 2 chains going to 2 gears on the jack shaft. One of these gears has it's a one-way clutch. What would you call that? Like a
you always refer to it as like a sprag gear or something.
Sprag gear. I think that's right. One of them's got a sprag gear. The sprag gear is attached to the jack shaft and it's the larger gear. When the clutch engages and it starts to spin the jack shaft, when it hits a certain RPM, there's another clutch on the jack shaft with a smaller gear. When that clutch engages, it takes over, and the first gear
free spins. And
so you're in second gear. It's really weird. It's really interesting.
I mean, if it was such an awesome setup,
every mini bike would have one.
Why didn't they? Why don't we see more of it?
CVT's better.
CVT is better. Okay.
Yeah.
You have unlimited gears with the CVT.
That's right, because I mean, I guess in the 70s they also had a 20 series torque converter as well.
Yeah, they've had torque converters for a while.
Yeah.
I would love to see if we can somehow make one of these into a 3-speed transmission.
3-speed?
That would be cool. We'd have to have 3 clutches on it. I'm sure someone's tried it, but I would love to try it.
It'd be cool.
It would be so cool. All right, guys, I'm going to go see about – did you top up the oil?
I did, yeah.
Really?
It was pretty nasty, but there was something in
I
there.
think you should just spray some brake clean in there.
I'm going to put some fuel in it.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to go get some fuel.
Okay.
Be the smart guy. Oh, whatever.
It's got spark and it's got compression.
Yeah, no, and you really
It'll
like this bike, so
I do.
take care of it.
Well, if I took care of it, if I really liked it and take care of it, I think it would be a lot cleaner.
Yeah, did we ever clean this thing, or has
this is exactly how we bought it.
God,
but
it's
we
so bad.
We did put a new clutch from Go Power Sports.
I think the
on it.
carburetor's new.
Double sprocket.
Oh yeah, and the
clutch.
carburetor. So we put a carburetor on it, and we put a clutch, and that was it. We put air in the tires. In fact, it's still got air in the tires. It's a little low, but how long ago did we purchase this? Maybe 3 years ago?
Dude, way longer. 6.
It's probably 2018.
3 years ago was 2020, sir.
Yeah.
It was probably 6 years ago.
Yeah, it was probably
thing's been
2018, 2017, something like that.
At the Go Power Sports shop for that long?
It was on display.
Yeah. Well, it's such a cool bike.
Oh, it is so cool.
I'm going to go get some gasoline, and I'm going to put a little bit in it, and I'm going to see if it fires up.
Yeah.
And hopefully we don't get smoked out of here.
Just don't grab the 260 GT. That would be a waste. I mean, you can get it if you want to. I'm not stopping you.
Okay.
But from the group expert, it's a waste.
Yeah.
Unless you got 13-to-1 compression.
14-to-1.
There you go.
Not
go ahead
that.
and grab it.
Oh, you got
15-to-1.
More like
for perspective, the saucy,
probably all the carbon buildup in the cylinder. It's got like 16-to-1 compression.
Yeah, the all billet animal that John was riding for the world record pass is a 16-to-1 compression engine, and
Crazy.
the Super Hog is 13-to-1.
Yep. I think the Super Hog is kind of the happy medium of you can, because methanol is just such a pain in the butt.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to run 100 octane, but at least you can let it sit in the tank. So
And there are select places that do sell 100 octane out of the pump. So it's pump gas. Sticking to it.
Yeah.
Somebody pumped it.
Somebody pumped it. I need to make a correction from this video that I said like years ago.
Yeah, that's good. It's regular gas.
In the first ever video we made with the Colt. And I said, we need to make it a 3-speed. And then we can call it a 700R4.
Oh, and oh man.
Oops. Later I found out in the comments that a 700R4 is a 4-speed transmission.
Well, because the 4 at the
four
end.
at the end.
We are in my expertise. Why are we talking about 700R4?
Because in the original video we made, I was like, let's make it a 3-speed and it'll be a 700R4.
I missed that one.
Well, yeah, and it's funny because like right now it's drag race status. It's a 2-speed power slide.
Oh yeah.
Power slide, yeah.
Yeah. And then the turbo 350 is a power slide with just an extra gear.
It was at 3-speed would be a
I know they're not
turbo
power
350.
slides. They are power glides. Or 2-speed is power glide. 3-speed is the
power slide.
Okay. I have some gasoline, guys.
Ike says he has gas.
I really do.
We will verify. Oh, God.
Got some Sunoco fuel here.
95.
Race fuel. Good stuff.
What is it, 3-year shelf life?
Mm-hmm. If stored correctly. I'm not sure if a jerry can is stored correctly, but don't spill anybody.
I'm trying not to.
No, I don't care.
I do. I don't want to be gassed out.
Yeah, well, we got people sleeping up here next week.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Sorry, Kyle and Dave.
Dude, well, we shouldn't say. Never mind.
We're building some crazy stuff next week, and honestly, we haven't even processed it.
Mm-mm.
It's going to be the morning of, and it's going to be like, oh, we need tools? Yeah. Maybe we should, like, do a little organization or something. Like, I'm not really sure. Is tomorrow Friday?
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Got a lot to do.
You've got cut-off wheels. We can have batteries charged, the welder gassed up, extra wire. I mean, all that stuff's real close.
Anybody got my flashlight?
It's going to be an awesome week.
No, you had it last. I remember.
I don't know.
You were shining in the gas tank or something.
Someone.
No, because I haven't moved. You've been the only one moving.
Yeah, but
I promise. Did anybody?
How many times does
did
Ike lose something and then it's like?
Did anybody in the
8 inches from
chat
his face?
steal Ike's flashlight?
dude, it is not in my pocket.
Did you bring it downstairs?
Is it under my toolbox? Oh man.
I'm confused.
All right. Well, I don't have mine.
All right, so I filled up the fuel.
Okay.
I'm going to open up the petcock,
Do it.
and we're going to look for fuel drippage.
Do you have the carburetor open still?
No.
Oh.
If you guys like this format, by the way, be sure to leave a comment and give this episode a thumbs up.
Yeah, it's
because we have some hilarious ideas for what to do, what we can do with this format of 2 dudes watching, 1 dude working.
All right, so I'm going to we'll start this.
Are you gonna start it up?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Here, I'll give you a hand.
Okay, so we're going to see, guys, if this thing cranks up. I kind of think that it's going to crank right up, and then I can, like, just
Do a burnout on the coffee table.
do a burnout on the coffee table.
Yeah, if this
All right,
works,
If this video gets 50,000 likes, we'll do a burnout on the coffee table.
Sounds good to
I'd be
me.
happy if this video got 500 likes. 500 likes.
Tell your
Burnout
friends.
coffee table.
Tell how many likes?
Just 500, man.
Just 500.
Dude,
I want to see a burnout on a coffee table.
I'm gonna go like it right. Wait, no, never mind. We're
All right, so I'm
Let's
gonna
do
go
it.
ahead and pull start it.
All right, so I'm just gonna catch all the tire debris right here. Oh wait, hold on. We're good to go. With safety glasses.
All right,
Just hold my breath.
I hope that mic is gonna be okay.
Dude, turn it so it catches the engine noise. Yeah, I got to do something.
Dude, you
Long shot.
Long.
I need 2 hoses. You ready?
Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
Oh. Ha!
Come on, baby. Oh. I'm trying to, yeah.
Give her a shot.
All right.
Oh.
That was way too much. Ah! Oh, yeah!
Dude,
Oh.
dying right when I give it gas.
All right. So I think we got to go through the carburetor. All right.
Is the choke was on, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to work on it a bit longer.
The old full throttle with brake clean in the carburetor trick not going to work. Just here, pull start it.
Oh, God.
Pull start that thing.
No.
Nope. Okay.
That didn't work.
I'm just wide open.
Oh.
Were you giving it juice the whole time?
Not the whole time. I think I might have flooded it. I wasn't ready.
You know what? Stop.
Okay, carburetor.
Carburetor.
It almost wanted to work.
Well, it was a valiant effort, fellas.
See, that was my first go-kart experience right there, was spray some brake clean in, time it right, gas it, and just go. Don't let it stop the whole neighborhood loop.
Yep, just
So
Yeah, that was my
Definitely.
very first go-kart experience, just like that.
we definitely have a problem with
An idle circuit.
carburetor.
yeah, we were sure this thing was just gonna fire
I'm
up.
wondering if we're even getting fuel. So I'm going to take the bowl loose
Let's see if we have any flow.
and see if we have any fluid.
So do we need a drainage item?
Well, I've got a rag here.
Okay, I have an empty can.
You're not using my lung capacity thing.
So that was a complete failure.
No.
It was.
It ran. Didn't smoke.
On brake clean.
Didn't smoke.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, it wasn't smoking. We better check the oil.
Oh, there's oil in.
We better make sure it's getting it.
I think, and you know what's funny is we better take this bike down tonight, because since we filled it with oil, we're going to wake up in the morning and there's going to be a freaking puddle underneath of it.
Boys.
No fuel.
Boys.
Well, I mean, you were in charge of that.
We got nada.
You really dropped the ball on that one, or in this case, dropped the bowl.
Yeah.
Party foul.
Party foul. So even with the fuel on, I can switch it back and forth.
Somehow John's Zaxby
not-
cup never is empty.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So we don't have fuel.
Okay, but it's in the tank, right?
I put some in it. Let me check the level.
You got your flashlight?
I have my flashlight.
Number 2.
Okay, we definitely have enough fuel in the tank. So now the thing to do is to check and see if we got fuel coming out of the
line?
line.
I have a feeling we're going to pop this line off. Fuel's going to go everywhere, and then we're going to, like, dance around trying to get it back on the carb, and it's going to still spill fuel.
So
Oh my God! Ah! That's exactly what it's going to sound like. Or it's going to go perfect.
I do have fuel kind of leaking from the petcock.
That's fine. The exhaust is on the backside, so it's all right.
So we have fuel coming out of the fuel tank at least to the petcock. So I am going to take the fuel line loose at the carburetor.
Good luck, sir.
Yeah, it is pretty.
I got a few screwdrivers. Oh, you got them.
Yeah. Pliers?
Oh,
All right.
yeah, there should have been pliers.
Where?
There should have been. I brought Nipix up here.
Okay,
I thought.
okay.
No, maybe I didn't. No, I see him down there.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to go run and get some pliers because it has the spring, the spring clamp rather than a screw clamp.
The
You
devil.
know that fuel line might be
devil clip.
above the fuel level, the way it's
It's at the
curling up.
bottom of the, how much is in the can?
about to the top of the loop of the fuel line.
So there's less than an inch of fuel in the tank.
There's about
Well, that might be
an inch and a half.
I mean, the way I'm looking at it, the top of the loop is like at the bottom of the tank by like that much. You're lowering it and it's not. Dang it. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that line
Yeah,
is
maybe
collapsed.
it just needs more fuel in it, or collapsed line. How you doing there, Chuck?
I'm glad I don't have a collapsed line or lung.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm going to go get some pliers.
Okay.
If y'all see some fuel leaking, y'all might want to turn off the petcock.
Okay.
You got it.
Did I?
Ike, are you buying a new car? What are you buying these days?
No, you bought an IROC Z28.
Hey, that's not on video yet.
Oh. He did not buy an IROC Z28 with a really cool motor.
87 IROC Z28.
It's only been in the background of like 6 episodes now.
I said I had to get it running to make it to Mini Mayhem, and a few people like that.
Dude, yeah, there's some comments about that. That was funny.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the guy with the mullet talking about getting his IROC running in the front yard.
Yeah. The guy with the mullet, you mean Chuck.
Yeah.
Chuck.
It's, what is it? Remember how Ike had to convince the people, or is still trying to convince the people that he has a twin brother?
Yeah.
It's like, it's like, there's another person. It's Chuck.
Dude, we
I'm
were
the one that's lying about having a second person.
Well, remember, we were at Jersey Mike's the other day, and those people walked in, and they were like, Jason, what are you doing down here? And there was like a second of awkward silence, and like Ike knew what to do. He was like, "Oh, that's my twin brother."
Yeah, those people knew Ike's brother, but not Ike.
Yeah, so they were like, "Jason, where did the beard come from?"
That was the first time
that's ever happened.
This is the first time it's ever happened in all your 40 some odd years.
47.
Yep.
47
and then
years.
Ike made me realize that just because you have a twin doesn't mean you want to tell everybody. So it's like, oh yeah, I'm a twin.
Oh,
Not everyone knows. You just kind of.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Taking the fuel line off.
You guys ever known any triplet people?
You should go to the twin festival.
There's a twin festival?
Yeah, there's a whole thing about like just the twin convention.
Nice.
Nice. You got fuel, didn't you? Oh, see, I told you it was going to spit. Oh,
So what happened?
is it? Do you got to shake it?
I might have to put more fuel in.
Oh, so it was just low on fuel.
Ain't got no gas in it.
Yeah.
Ain't got no gas in.
Wasn't that? What movie was that from?
Cool Hand Luke.
Really? No, I thought that was.
I have no idea.
I thought that was Sling Blade.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that is Swing Blade.
Oh my God.
Carl.
I haven't seen either of them.
I know,
I've been
I
around him for so long. It's either Cool Hand Luke. Wait, which one is Cool Hand Luke?
Cool Hand Luke. Cool Hand Luke was when
That's it. Yeah, what we've got here
when
is
all
failure.
when all the prisoners have to dig a ditch, and then the neighbor lady decides to wash her car. Conveniently, when all the prison. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we need. Yeah.
But hey, no, it was appropriate for the movie. Nothing bad happened, but it was just really funny.
Nothing bad happened. Cool. Speaking of nothing bad happening, how's the fuel level?
It looks like I need to put some more fuel in it because when I drop the line way down low, I get fuel flow. So I didn't want to fill it up all the way, and that kind of bit me in the butt. So, yeah.
Well,
You got a leak in Petcock. Can you move our? Thank you.
You'll be all right.
It'll be fine.
You'll be fine. So maybe this thing will fire up once I put some more gas in it.
Yeah.
And I'll put a rag
Don't
underneath.
don't worry. I got injector number 1 over here.
There you go. You're ready to go at like a 4-foot range. Your accuracy was pretty good. I gotta
wasn't
say,
bad, Charles. It was frighteningly good.
Yeah, it's not your first rodeo.
There was this old, I can't remember what movie it was, but like I don't know if it was horror or not, but like he was talking about, I drink your milkshake from across the room, but I start your engine from across the room. That's all I could think. I can't remember what. I'm gonna have to let the chat tell me that, but yeah, that's just random memory.
Fill her up.
More fuel. Very nice. We need a mic on the project so we can like hear all the sounds, like the sound of.
So is this gonna become an ASMR mini bike channel?
Dude, that would be kind of cool.
I mean,
I've always thought
clicking
like
his nails.
Yeah, and like
the
the
seat, yeah.
tink of ratchets and stuff, and the ratchety.
Oh,
ratchets
especially
and
when you get an 88 tooth.
Oh yeah, those are
versus-
so good, dude.
Crisp.
Butter.
It's like if you ever wonder why you paid so much for that ratchet, just click it.
Just click it.
Right near your ear.
Yeah.
Here, I think I got one in here.
I'm ready to try to fire it up.
All right, fuel's in it. Let's see what
Dang,
happens.
The people are wondering what an 88 tooth ratchet sounds like, though.
Oh, dude, you got to do it. Hold on. That's it. That's so funny.
All right, boys. Here we go.
No, I'm with you. Yeah, no,
Ready?
for real. Yep. Well, that's already. All right.
Yep, hit it. Yeah. Oh, you did hit it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Hold it the whole time? Yeah. Oh. How is this thing being such a failure?
It's because we didn't.
thought it would be easy.
Yeah, that's exactly why. It's letting us know. Yeah. Okay.
So, apparently it's a little bit more.
You look like Elvis on the stage.
Dude, he does.
I have a blue Christmas without you.
Will Ferrell as Elvis.
Can we get
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Disguised as a dude playing another dude.
One of
You
my
don't know
favorite
which
movies.
dude you are. That is one of my favorite movies.
One of my favorites.
It is. We may have watched it in a school bus in a field in the middle of
And it smelled
West
like
Texas.
it smelled like a Foot Locker in there.
and not the shoe
It
store.
really did stink in there.
Dude, there was 7 people that had just spent 3 hours on mini bikes in the same boots and then took them off in the bus.
to watch Tropic Thunder. Yeah,
That was the last great
That was
comedy
pretty
ever
good.
made.
yeah. Wow. That was yeah, we're just all there watching a movie, just having fun with the boys, and then Charles walks in the bus. It's like, smells like feet in here. And then he leaves.
And I really wanted to watch that movie, but there was nowhere to sit down, and I lost. Nope, just couldn't do it.
Boys,
Yeah.
no fuel.
No fuel.
I think you need to
I think I
take
need
the
to
needle.
blow out.
You need to take the needle.
So you don't have to
Yep.
put just more gas in it?
I might be able to put 2 more ounces in.
Oh, you filled it. Okay,
I
you
filled that bad boy up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean,
Oh, yeah. Well, if you're playing with the carburetor float and nothing's coming out, then
yeah, we got.
yeah, it might be the needle.
Here,
I know
can
what the doctor ordered.
Can you spray this up? Yeah, there you go.
I'm going to spray the carburetor right up. The
Should you borrow Charles's safety glasses?
Yeah, actually, you probably
Wow.
should.
Thank you, Charles.
Wait, have you just had those since work?
Yeah, I started the podcast with them on. And I was like, hold on. Oh well, it's fine.
I am pulling the bowl. I mean, the float out so I can blow out the valve. The
needle valve.
That's right. Yep. Because there's like a little, like a what is it the
Imagine,
needle?
Imagine a hole in. Imagine something like leaking above you with a hole, and the needle valve is basically just like plugging
Your finger,
plugging it, and then when the fuel level comes down, it opens it up and then fills it up, plugs it back up. I know it's a really dumb explanation, but gravity.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Carburetors are like kind of magic.
Much better than fuel injection.
Oh boy,
Dude. All right, Charles was saying Mustangs are crap, and now Ike with
carburetors, brother.
Look.
Hey, but I have been beat by a Mustang before in my square body, but that's not where it comes from.
But also,
I mean, but dang, it's
you'd expect a square body to get beat by. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think that darn thing had. I mean,
fuel
I don't.
injection?
Dude, I don't know. I don't know what's in Mustangs now.
I mean.
It could have been the body style that I'm not too fond of, and it could have been a dang like Celine Mustang, but I doubt it. I'm just gonna tell myself that.
Is that why you're not fond of them?
Because you got beat.
No, I mean I've been beat by a Subaru, another pickup truck. I mean it don't matter, and these are on closed roads, by the way, out in Mexico.
Some Subarus are fast. Though.
Yeah, no, the one name on the license plate that has stuck with me that I will not say because I want to use the name. I don't want anybody to steal it. But it was a blue Subaru, and his license plate just got me.
Oh, I know what it is.
Yeah, and I mean, good. Like this is a good race. I would have laughed with the guy afterwards because that was funny. But he gave me a good run, and but no, I think I'm like one of those. I'm like. If the internet tells me to hate something, I guess, like if the car internet tells me to hate Mustangs, I guess that's where it comes from.
Oh, okay.
Can
I have a
never owned one?
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, but golly, I better be quiet because my '96 Thunderbird is basically a Mustang without a solid rear axle. So I better be quiet.
So it's a nicer version of a Mustang.
Oh, I know, yeah, full independent.
It's got IRS.
Yeah,
Mustangs they only had IRS in 2015.
I know. In '96, the Thunderbirds had it going on, man. See, you want you a good Mustang, get you a '96 Thunderbird, turbo coupe.
There you go.
I know where one of those
They're great cars.
Are they really turbo or is it just
they
turbo?
do have
4-cylinder.
Oh, so it's an SVO Mustang basically with IRS. Can you get it with a stick?
I've never seen one, but I bet you could.
Dang.
Like it was like a box that was rarely checked at the dealership.
Right.
So if you find one, it's probably gonna be at that auction that Joe Petralia took it to.
Yeah, that was awesome. The saddest thing about that auction, other than seeing the 1996, 1949 Chevy truck thing,
yeah,
that was the hardest thing to look at.
Dude, did you see it made a meme?
Yeah, there's a meme. Yeah, we show you a photo of that thing?
Yeah, no, I was there. I saw
Oh
it.
yeah, that's right. You were there.
This year, it was like the one year y'all went, I didn't go.
That's right. Yeah,
and it was so funny because I remember watching the video of y'all up in the box, going, "Oh, this is so nice. Look at this food. We got drinks."
Yep.
And then here I am. Oh, okay. Yep, we're right in the same spot. Going, this is so nice.
Shout out to Joe Petralia, man. Just imagine Richard Rawlings, but bigger watch, and from Arizona, and from Long Island.
Well, apparently they're friends too.
Exactly.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right.
He
So
does
I'm friends. So we're
stuff.
friends with a guy that's friends with.
With a
Rich
guy.
Rock. All right. Yeah. We know a guy who knows.
You know a guy who knows a guy.
Hey, am I allowed to say that I was hanging around Richard for like an hour and a half?
Just nothing else.
No, you can. I don't care.
Like
this is not live. So
that's right.
Yeah.
3 weeks ago I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Hung
on
around?
first name basis with him.
Yeah.
Rich.
Double
see all
R. The
his-
double R.
Yeah. Do you see his Testarossas?
He has.
Dude, he's got like 3.
Dude,
of them,
I need to talk to this guy. I need to convince Richard because, like, he's got the funding. I want an LS swapped Testarossa.
There you go.
But I want it to be, like, the most awesome LS swap. But, I mean, because I think it's already been done. So it's not like I'd be the first one.
Right.
You might be able to swap your square body for one.
He's not going to do that. My truck's not that nice. It is
I mean,
faint.
they're both red.
Oh, yeah. He likes green, though.
Does he?
He loves the color green.
Huh.
I remember that show, watching the Gas Monkey Garage show. Some of the guys would be like, "Can I paint anything other than brown and green?" Or something like, I don't.
Got a leaky petcock, huh, buddy?
Oh dear.
Yeah, I think I'm ready. Ready to try it again.
All
boys.
right, third try is a charm. Let's hit it.
I don't need any hot sauce, Charles.
I think he should just to see sharpshooter Charles.
Where's my long rifle at?
Choke on.
Oh,
Cranking.
ain't got no shot.
Okay, no gas.
Oh, he's got it over there. Okay.
All right, give it gas.
It's a little smoky, but
Yeah.
that might be just carbon.
Are you just holding it wide open?
I was, and then I stopped.
It's definitely pulling fuel because you can see it splashing around in there.
I would say shoot it with some hot sauce.
I don't know.
How about you pull one?
Okay.
And I'd be helping them pull start this, but I really can't do too much.
Yep. Oh man, getting blasted.
There we go. Give it the beans. Oh, burnout. Ah! It's a cluster over here. I'm dropping things. Double micing it right now.
It's idling. So I believe
Don't drop the base.
we are successful. It is idling.
Dude, nice. Good job.
It's taking the gas.
Good job, man. Don't leave me hanging.
Yeah. All right. So it only took how many minutes?
Don't worry about it.
Hour and 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
And it turned out to be just a clogged seat.
Yeah.
In the carburetor.
So some gas that was returning
it's
itself into the air.
It was
Decided
turning
to-
itself back into
Dinosaurs.
dead dinosaurs.
Yeah.
So we did do a slight burnout on John's desk.
That doesn't count.
So we
I'm
did.
sorry.
So make sure you crush that like button and smash that subscribe button.
So if y'all want to see more videos of us getting projects running, just let us know. This
Well,
thing's got
we
steady
get
leak.
projects running all the time. It's getting projects running in this format.
yeah.
Basically, Ike getting projects running, and me and Charles talking about Mustangs.
Yeah, that thing's got a steady
I'm
leak.
so sorry for anybody that's like 16
Whoa.
16 years old, saving up to get a
We
Mustang.
should get this thing off because we got a fuel leak that's quite at the petcock.
The more I mess with
yeah,
it,
it's bad.
the worse it gets.
Yeah.
You know what? It'll be all right. It'll be fine for the rest of the,
The pod.
the rags will soak it up, and
Very nice.
we'll just get it out of the way.
Is there anything else you want to talk about there, Isaac?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So we keep getting to this Texas trip.
Well, no, I mean, the thing is, it's like we talk about what's natural, I think, is what
Oh.
makes sense on a podcast. And
Natural?
it just hasn't really.
How about huge shout out to Ike having the fastest lap out of all three of us in Texas.
At the Go Power Source 180.
At the Go Power Sports
Yeah.
180.
Well,
Thanks. Yeah.
thank you very much. Y'all were only 10 seconds
Charles
behind.
was 10 seconds behind on his fastest lap.
You were too.
I was like
10 and
tenths behind
yeah,
Charles.
10
so.
and 2/10
Yeah.
or whatever. So,
8:19 for Ike and then 8:29 for Charles and I.
And that's the Go Power Sports 180 that we did.
happens every year.
Yep.
When was it?
November. It was November like 12th, 11th or something like that this year.
And it was so fun.
Dude, it was so much fun.
And
was so
not to
fun.
mention burning bike, but that's all we can say
Yeah.
because you have to be there.
And you were editing the video on it today.
Yeah.
What do you think
Feels like eternity.
so far?
It's just a lot of footage, man, but there's so much action. There's so much action to go through. It's not every video where, like, usually it's like you have to use all your action shots. This one is like it's overflowing with action shots.
So you just kind of pick the best ones?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So you're not really going lap to lap? You're just kind of...
No, or else you'd have a 3-hour video, 3-hour endurance race.
Right.
Plus, we're including all the crazy stuff we did beforehand, including help a subscriber swap a
oh yeah, that's right.
camshaft that broke in half just hours before the race.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, it was great.
And then I forgot to tell John that I was welding a subscriber's chassis, like welding up their chassis, welding their chassis solid and all the. Oh yeah, y'all were watching Tropic Thunder.
Yes,
but it's like they were working way before I was.
Wait,
so.
You were at like 10, 11 o'clock at night, you were welding up a frame without us?
Yeah, that's why I was like, we should have filmed it, but it's okay.
It's okay. I think I enjoyed Tropic Thunder better.
Yeah, no, for sure.
That's one of those movies that you can watch over and over and over again and never get tired of it.
No, I literally had someone come up to me and said, hey, I've got it ready to weld. Can you help me? I just don't feel confident welding it.
Dude.
And you said you had just done it. I'm like, yeah, I'll be glad to. I'm just hanging out. So that's what it's all about. Just
I agree.
Fun.
I didn't realize. I feel like I should have been out helping too. So
It was late at night.
Charles is a man of the people.
Well, look, we helped the guy swap the camshaft.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There was who else? We helped lots of people. A whole lot of people. I helped Griffin.
Whoever had the street bike, I hope you lose your keys.
Yeah, that was
because you revved it up at 5 a.m.
That was very rude. I saw the video. I know what he did. He was waking up his buddy in the tent.
Oh. And everybody else.
But he was waking up everybody else too.
Yeah, well,
and because of that, there is probably going to be a rule now on engines not cranking up after 10 o'clock at night or something, because that was brought up. That motorcycle being cranked up was brought up more than once
at the
next
following
day.
Monday meeting.
Yeah, and I think a lone wolf warrior took their headlight out, or like they went out on a night ride on the lap.
Apparently you're not supposed to.
It really does sound fun,
out.
and I think if we asked permission, it would have probably been a yes.
No,
but really,
yeah,
because what I was getting to is if they say yes to us, they have to say yes to everyone.
Exactly.
So
no night rides.
Yeah, I would. I mean, I think it's
I would have if it would have been okay, but I'm also used to doing that. But
the reasoning is they don't want anybody getting hurt on the trail late at night and not being able to be found.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
because it gets really cold.
Yeah, there is no night riding. Unfortunately, I would have loved to have done it.
It would have been fun, but it's a great venue. It's a great event.
It's dangerous.
We have plenty of riding time.
It was a little dangerous during the day, so
exactly.
The danger factor just goes up at night.
Right.
So.
Yeah. So, and if y'all don't know what we're talking about, it's the Go Power Sports 180, and we did it this last 2023
November.
Yeah, and we've done 2 others.
Yep, this is our third one.
This was our third one.
180 minutes, 3 hours straight.
A total of what I figured, just over 60 miles or something. We did 20 laps, and it was 3.1 or 3.2 miles each lap.
Wow.
So 20 times 3 is 60.
18.
So,
20 times 3. No, you're right. It's 60.
60. And it was just over 60 miles that we did.
So we blew up a motor in 60 miles.
No, because
we did it the year
was the same
prior.
motor.
Oh, yeah, that's
and
right.
it was 20 laps.
120 miles.
So it was 120 miles of wide open throttle with dirt being sucked in. So I think that engine did quite well for the
Considering
conditions.
it did not have an oiled air filter.
Yeah, we didn't help
either time.
Yeah, and we did have an oiled air filter, but because of a faulty spark plug, we took the air filter off and put a regular air filter, unoiled air filter, to try to diagnose our problem. And then we never put the oiled filter back on. So our bad, and
it's already been fixed and replaced, and we got a new
it's
plan.
even better now than it was before.
Big time. Stay tuned.
The way I look at it, it was beneficial for us to blow up this engine.
I see people getting their bikes ready for the 180 already. You know, just painting some stuff, changing some bolts here and there. That's cute. Don't worry.
Yeah, we usually wait like a week or less before the event.
This time we could barely wait a week after the event to start.
Well, I mean, it was blowed up. We had to do something.
That was bad.
So yeah. So now we're thinking that we're better than ever.
Well, yeah.
We hope.
And we're gonna get some good practice time in. I had an idea of making the figure eight or making the oval track into a figure eight, and we try and do turns on sand. Practice.
More than one bike on a figure eight?
No. That sounds dumb. I'm thinking just the configuration.
Yeah.
Because where I lost my most time and where I was the slowest and hardest to control the bike was the sweeping flat sandy
turns. It was
turns.
tight corners.
Yeah. Anywhere else I was good. It was just the flat sand I couldn't.
I think that's where I shine is the corners
wonderful.
and stuff. Because I don't know. It works pretty good for me, I think. Because I'm wide open on the straight stretches. You're wide open on the straight stretches.
Mm-hmm.
You're wide open on the straight stretches.
I was wide open going up to the jump too.
Yeah, that bike is fast.
It jumps pretty good too.
It's so fast. And it's crazy since it's a stock 212. Right? Stock
It's a
212.
It's a 213.
Yeah.
Can't lie.
So anyhow, yeah, can't wait for next year, guys.
A lot of fun. Can't wait.
It's a whole lot of fun.
Good job on getting the old Colt running.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
What is your honest opinion on the Colt?
I think it's cool. I think we should ride it with a functioning 2-speed. We can get up to top speed. I mean, like if we had all the time in the world and we could be Mythbusters, like it would be really cool to just see what a well-geared racing clutch would do versus this 2-speed setup versus a Juggerverter.
That'd be cool.
You know?
Maybe we can do that sometime.
Because, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this was better for performance, but it's just the higher manufacturing costs and, like, chains and stuff. It's like you got more chains to throw.
Well,
there's 3 chains on this thing.
But I bet you when this thing was wide open in the last gear, it probably has less power loss through the driveline than a CVT.
I agree, yeah.
Because you got a rubber belt that's a lot of friction, a rubber belt going through some pulleys. So
I think the lower the horsepower, the less slippage you have with a torque converter. Well, you're definitely going to have slip no matter what, but like when you really overpower those things, you really feel it slipping a lot.
Oh, yeah. And then you just need a much more expensive torque converter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I would love to like maybe play around with this thing and maybe put it on a lap on the Grand Prix
lap.
Because it's never been on a lap.
Minute 20, minute 30. It's going to be slow.
And
slow.
Maybe we can do some dude, what if we find some performance Tecumseh parts?
I would love to.
And build a
I would love to.
First ever on the Cars and Cameras.
I don't know if they make.
Exactly. That's why we haven't done it. I wanted to do it to my Fox over there.
What, like a billet rod and a more performance cam?
Yeah.
So if y'all know of any performance parts for these old 4-horse Tecumsehs, leave a comment, maybe part numbers or whatever, or just let us know if there are any parts, because I think it would be awesome to build this engine and keep a 2-speed and see what it'll do.
Mm-hmm. That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, or we could just replace it with an old methanol flathead.
I mean, I don't really, yeah.
I like the originality of this one.
That's kind of what I was after, is the originality.
But then you going to open it up and then put parts in it. But I wanted original. I know.
But the way I see it is it's like a sportier you ever heard the term OEM plus?
No, but I like it.
It's like when you take something that's stock and then kind of do subtle kind of things, or like
Is that really a saying? Who came up with it?
I don't know. I just always see it like
Probably in the car
like
community.
if I
Has-
took that and put like the CSL intake and trunk lid on it, it would be OEM plus. It's
John's
like
talking about his BMW
Yeah.
up here on the lift.
right. Or like I guess the Chevrolet equivalent would be like if you put a 454 in
your GM performance in your truck is
that would be
OEM
OEM plus. That would be OEM
So
plus. Yeah.
has anyone got any T-shirts on OEM plus?
I don't know. That's a good. I don't know.
Yeah.
Speaking of T-shirts, head to our website carsandcameras.com. Pick up some merchandise. Help support the channel.
Hoodie.
Ike's rocking the It'll Be Fine black flex fit hat.
Oh yeah. This is my older one too because I got the other one
This is
full of
the
fiberglass.
OG. We have sold a lot of those. They're very popular hat. We have fans that have bought 3 and 4 of them.
They're great
Oh, yeah.
hats.
They're very comfortable.
Our neighbors bought several of them for
Yeah.
all the grandkids.
Well, I'm saying they'll buy one, wear it for a year, wear it out, buy another one, wear it for a year.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it? I think the dude. There was a guy in Texas that like he took his hat off and like you could barely tell what it was.
Right.
He bought our hat and he took the fishing hook and like the thing that was like clamped to it and put it right on our hat and was like, "Yep,
There you
go."
I think I'm gonna start a website on selling merch
There you go.
myself,
Okay.
but it's all my used shirts and hats.
Oh,
and
just
stuff.
your used shirts and hats.
Only
Yeah.
Ike's,
Well,
my,
only
my
Ike's.
only Ike's.
You will see
page.
only
Mike and Ike.
Ike's
Yeah.
Mike and Ike's.
So
on Cars and Cameras.
yeah. So how much do y'all think I can get for a hat?
they might be worth less.
Exactly.
Not because it's you, just because it's dirty.
Y'all, I think y'all ought to let them know how much y'all will buy a hat for, just so I can prove them wrong.
Oh no, it's okay. I mean,
So less.
business is business.
Yeah, that's right.
So
Yeah, I'll even sign it.
Ooh,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Very nice. Cool. I think that's probably, I mean, we have an hour and a half probably going on now.
Seriously?
Yeah.
and
It was an hour and 2 minutes it took to get this thing
No
running.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to get that thing down because that fuel leak has gotten
Oh,
worse.
it's still, it is really going,
it
isn't it?
really running now.
Oh, boy.
And I filled that thing up.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
All right.
thank you, everybody, for tuning in to this episode of the Cars and Cameras podcast. I think this format is really cool. So let us know in the comments, and be sure you hit that thumbs up button so you can see the coffee table burnout. 500 likes is our goal. Anyway, thank you all for watching, guys. Cars-cameras.com for merchandise. Support the channel. We'll see you next time. Let's go ahead and get this thing down.
Anybody got a match?
Cars and Cameras signing off.